All right, we're going to, by God's grace, we'll be having 2 different sessions today. So, first thing is I will have to complete what we started in mathematics. Then we'll see how to take it to another aspect of it. There are some exercises I still want to know if maybe you guys really go through what we did. We are going to solve this exercise. We're going to tackle some exercise. So I'm going to tell you. First question that we have here, which is, we did all these things from our previous study. We asked question number 1 that we should simplify. After this, maybe we have physics, that we should simplify 5 whole number 1 over 4 divide by brackets 1 whole number 2 over 3 minus 1 over 2. So this is what they gave us. Which option A? What did they give us an answer? Option A, give us 1 whole number 3 over 4. Then B, say 3 whole number 1 over 4. Then C, please make sure that you're solving. We have 4 whole number 1 over 2. And lastly, D, they have 8 whole number 1 over 2. I just want to know whether you are still on point. We have solved as many questions. We introduced this topic, and we have also solved as many questions as possible. So I want to know if we are actually on point in terms of this. So I want you to just give in your best, solve until something happens. Don't forget the rules or the principle of what? Resolving fraction expression like this. And what is that? What do I give you? BODMAS or BODMAS. Is that not? BODMAS. So you can settle, or firstly you know what to do. Change them from those ones that are in mixed fraction. You convert it to a normal distance. Do you understand? So that is still one of the hack towards solving to get the required answer. That is it. Towards solving to get the required answer. That is just one of it. That is one of it. So, because we have so many things to talk about, I wouldn't want us to waste much time. Now we are going to do it together. Look up. Everybody, please look up. Solution. You remember the concept of our what? Board what? What does B stand for? Bracket. Of course, this is the order of magnitude. Settle the bracket term first. You understand, right? You settle the what? The bracket term first. As you can see here, then outside that, what does O stand for? Of, which is what? Multiplication. D stand for what? Division. Mean you must settle division before multiplication. This is the actual multiplication. If they give you 3 or 5 over 6, you know what it is? You know 3 times 5 over 6. Do you understand? 3 or 5 over 6 simply means 3 times 5 over 6, right? You understand it? So, okay. So that is exactly what it means. Do you understand? So what are we saying in essence? Using the concept of BODMAS, firstly, we have 5 whole number 1 over 4. Let's convert it to, I told you we have how many type of fractions? 3. We have basically 2, but one can be converted to another form. We have proper fraction, and a fraction is said to be proper when what happens? When the numerator is what? Less than the denominator. Why it is what? Improper when what happens? When the what? Is greater than. Do you understand? So with that now, let's convert it. And it is improper fraction that lead us to what? Mixed fractions. 4 times 5 is what? 4 times 5? 20. 20 plus 1. We have it as 21 over 4. Divide by, open bracket, 3 times 1 plus 2. 5 over 3 minus 1 over what? 2. Are you seeing it now? Minus 1 over 2. Now, don't forget you have to settle your what? Bracket term first. How do you can say first 3, you have 5 over 3 minus 1 over 2. What do you think should be the LCM of this? What should be the LCM between 3 and 2? 6. Even if you go and put 12, but the simplest and the most easiest one to use is what? 6. So you go by 6. Are you seeing? You go by 6. Now 3 divides 6. What will you have? 3 dividing 6. 2 times 5. 10. 2 divides 6. 3. 3 times 1 minus 3. So when you do 10 minus 3, it gives you 7 over what? 6. It will give you 7 over 6. Don't worry, my marker are all intact in the board. 7 over 6. Do you understand up to that point? That's according to our pattern, solving the bracket term first, and of course, that gives us what we are currently having. So with that, what is the next line of action? What is the next line of action here now? So what do you do next? From here, you now say 21 over 4 divided by, what is the whole bracket resolution gave us? 7 over 6. Divide by what? 7 over 6. Do you remember there is a relationship between division and multiplication? First, you need to understand addition and okay, no, let me not put it that way. Normally, it's supposed to be addition and multiplication goes together, while division and subtraction. But that one revolves around rules of indices. All these are what we call the arithmetic sign, and you must understand them. Because the most simplest, the first thing you need to know when you start advancing in the knowledge of mathematics is that plus times minus is equal to plus. Is that not? How will you say that? It is minus. It is what? Minus. What of minus times plus? What should it be? This is the operator. This is the operator. Is equal to what? Plus. Thank you. What of plus times? Sorry. Plus times plus is what? Plus. If it is minus and plus that is multiplying, irrespective of which one comes first, do you understand? It must be minus. Then lastly, minus times minus is equal to what? Minus. Thank you. You must understand this. Before we start now manipulating rules of reversibility, this and that, there are plenty things to know in mathematics. You must understand this first. Just like when we go to the division and I give you minus divide by minus. The answer is what? Plus. Plus divide by minus. The answer is minus. Minus divide by plus. Remember, this is the operator and circling it. The answer is what? Minus. And plus divide by plus. The answer is what? Plus. The moment you understand all these things, it shows that you are making advancement in your what? Knowledge of. You don't need to come, maybe we have left the elementary aspect of the work. We are now trying to establish, because this will guide you even across other subjects. You know, okay, the sign has been eliminated, sign killed out. If I say minus 6 divided by 2, you know the answer is minus 3. But if it is minus 6 divided by, for instance, let's say minus 6 divided by minus 2, the answer is 3. So you should take note of all those things. They are very much important. Now, when you do this simply implies that 21 over 4, turn division to multiplication, it becomes times what? Invert this, 6 over 7. And what do you need to do here? 7 here is 1, 7 here is what? 3. Then 2 here is what? 2. 2 here is 3. 3 times 3, we have 9 over 2. But 9 over 2 is not in our option. So what do you suggest? 9 over 2. Which other way can you present 9 over 2? What type of fraction is 9 over 2? Proper or improper? Improper, because the numerator is far greater than. This one is not just greater, it's far greater than 2. Are you seeing it now? So it is improper. So what are we saying in essence? How many times can you see 2 in 9? 4 times. So that becomes 4 whole number. How many will remain? 1 over 2. Are you seeing it? As easy as ABCD, you can see it is our option what? C. Do you understand that? That is just a very simple question. And that is why you need to be good. You need to be good. Like seriously, you need to be good. You need to be good. Because math is just, I don't want something that when we now exceed this part, we are finding the other aspect of this difficult again. I hope this question. Okay, all right, before so that I will drop another one. There are things we need to, so we go to. Yes. Okay. Let me drop the next question here. The next exercise that we have here says simplify. Look at this, question number 2. We're asked to simplify. That we should simplify bracket 3 over 4 minus 1 over 3 times 4 whole number 1 over 3 divided by 3 whole number 1 over 3. So that is it. Our A, 5 over 9, B, 5 over 16, C, 8 over 13, and lastly our D, 16 over 5. That is exercise 2 that they have in this book. Exercise 2 that they have. So that is exercise 2. We have to the same thing that the same way we solve other questions. So what do we do here? You see, use the concept of what? If I ask you the solution now, you see, apply your what? Your BODMAS, right? Now, when you use this, do you notice something? If you follow the adhere strictly to the principle of this, you cannot fail question around fraction. Know what to settle first, and from there you approach the other one, because there's how you will solve it. Not as if maybe you are not breaking it down, you are not, but because you are not observing the rules of what? Tackling this aspect of mathematics. That is this BODMAS. Then maybe for instance you went and do this first, you went there are some equations that it will not give, the correct answer will not be there. So that is why you have to always know what to do first. It's better to obey the rule than to fail question and trying to make an adjustment. Okay, now let's see. What do you need to do? You can just change it. I can still have 3 over 4 minus 1 over 3, close the bracket, times. Turn this, I want you to be the one. Turn this to, change this from mixed fraction to another type, to improper. 4 times 3 is what? Yes. 12. 12 plus 1. So we have times 13 over 4. Yes. Divide by 3 times 3. 3 times 3. 9 plus 1. 10 over what? No, 10 over 3. 10 over 3. Are you seeing it now? Now we can actually work on, let's find the LCM of this first. The LCM of this one now. The LCM between 3 over 4 and what can 3 divide and 4 divide? That is 12. They can divide what? 12. So what I will do here is just this over 12. I will still do times 13 over 4 divide by. Even here, if you want to turn division to multiplication, you say times what? 3 over 10. Then here, 4 divide 12 is what? 4 dividing 12. 3. 3 times 3. 3 divide 12. 4 times 1. So at the end, what do you have now? 9 minus 4 will give you what? 5 over 12 times 13 over 4 times 3 over 10. So that is what we have here. So what I'm going to do, look at this. 3 here we get. Huh? 4 times 3 is 12. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is a very wonderful observation. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1. That is 13 over what? 3. 13 over 3. Very important. 13 over 3. So at least 3 can eliminate 3. Is that not? Thank you. So 5 here is 1. 5 here is what? 2. Is there any other thing that can divide? Any other thing that can divide? Nothing. That means that the answer. Okay, let's just check it again. Let's just check it again from what we have. Please, let's check it. The LCM between this is 12. 4 into 12 is 30. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 into 12, 4. 4 times that is 4. So it's okay. It's okay. So you can still do it this way. Because in a fraction, when they give you 3 over 4 minus 1 over 3, the shortcut is just this. Do 4 times 3, that is 12, put it down. Then do 3 times 3, that is 9, put it here. 4 times 1, that is what? That is 4. Then you subtract. Are you seeing it now? That is the shortcut. It's very easy, but I want something that you understand fundamentally. You understand? So, is it? We have 5 over 12 times 13, according to the distance, that is 13 over 3, then times what again? We have 3 whole number. What we have there is 3 whole number, 1 over 3, which is 10 over 3. At the end, we have it as 3 over, when we turn division to multiplication. So everything is all right. This against this. Then what again? 5 against this, that is 2. So what you should be having is 13 here, all over 12 times 2 is what? 24. So this is what you should be having. And there is no option like that. So we can accept that as a mistake from their own part. Or if any other person can solve otherwise and give us an answer to that very question. So it should be a mistake from their own part. It's not in the option. Should be a mistake. We have 5 over 9, 5 over 16, 8 over 13, and 16 over 5. That should be a mistake. And we cannot, so the answer, none of the option, none of the given option is correct. Our pattern of solving is very okay. It's very, 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 very okay. So question number 3, here, we're asked to simplify. I told the language is usually this. Simplify. What are we simplifying this time around? Asked to simplify one whole number. This is one whole number 3 over 5. Yes, one whole number 3 over 5. This one look plus one whole number 1 over 8 plus one whole number 1 over 8 times 16 over 45 times 16 over 45. So this is what they gave us. I will still drop the options. So A 0.86, B we have B as 2.00, we have C as 2.78, and D as 6.81. So these are that is the question that we're asked to solve. That is the question. That is the question that we're asked to solve. Yes. So this is what we are giving. Of course, you know you have to observe these two sides before you do anything. You understand? According to what? BODMAS rule. You observe what? Multiplication. Sorry. Solution. If you consider your BODMAS as multiplication before what? Addition. Are you seeing it now? The answer is what? B. Okay. Now, just like when I was taking them integration by pi, I told them something about rate. That is why this thing, one thing about this or this subject called maths, when you have a foundation, it will accelerate your speed of tackling questions on other calculation courses. So because that is the basis of all calculation courses, be it statistics or whatever thing you can, physics, chemistry. Funny thing is, even as you further in your studies, you see that almost every subject that involves around science have one or two things to be calculated about. Okay, I told them something about it. That is the order of solving what we call integration by parts. Integration by parts. So when we reach to that aspect of mathematics, you see, it's good to go by acronym. This rate is not every time someone will say, okay, what is this? This, I forgot it. No. Rate, L stand for logarithmic function. Logarithmic function, this L now, at times it can be ln x, which is natural logarithm. It can also be your Algolian logarithm. So something like that. So with this rate now, none of those students that really pay attention why this thing class was going on, that we have issue with this kind of thing. They will always, oh, orderliness, rate. Then outside logarithmic function, which is either natural or Algolian, we have what we call inverse trigonometric function. Inverse trigonometric function, like this I can be sine inverse of x, cos inverse of x, tan inverse. Outside that, we have your algebraic function. Outside of algebraic function, we have your trigonometric function and your normal exponential function of the form e raised to power x and the rest of them. All these are just what you need to know. So when we now mention the concept of BODMAS, same thing is applicable. You already know B stand for what? B stand for what? O stand for, what does of mean? Multiplication, right? Why D stand for what? M stand for, A stand for what? Addition now. Addition bar. And S stand for what? Subtraction. So when we now see this question, what do you need to do? You don't need to see, we can try it. Work on this by adding these two things first before multiplying. You will fail the answer. The answer will not be there. So going by the rules, what do you need to do? You solve this part first. This times this. Firstly, our 5 times 1 is what? 5 plus 1 plus 3. So we have 8 over 5 plus 8 times 1 plus 1, 9 over 8 times 16 over 45. So look at, I want to, that is the part you have to solve first. Whatever you resolve from these two, because this one is just like 9 over 8 of 16 over 45. So what do you need to do? You are going to, of course, 8 here is 1, 8 here is what? 2. And 9 here should be 1, 9 here is what? 5. 1 times 2. Finally, what you have is 8 over 5 plus 1 times 2 is what? 2 over 1 times 5, 5. Are you seeing it now? So, you see, the denominator is what? Same. With that, it simply becomes just 5 into 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2 is what? 10 over 5. 10 divided by 5 is what? 2. That's why you see 2.00 becomes the answer to that question. Do you understand? Okay, you add these two. It cannot work. That is what, say you are seeing that. You follow the just, okay, let me just add this and multiply by this bar. That is exactly what, you cannot get the answer. You cannot. It has rule. I hope maybe you have learned one or two things on how to observe these basic rules. Yeah? Okay. Because there is no, it's not a rocket science. Something that once you understand it, then you have data in your phone. I want to use it and use it. My phone is checking. Let me just check how my channel. Okay, sure. Question one. Okay. So next question. Next question. Okay. Let me take this one. Now wait, I can easily pass. Next question. Next question. Yeah, the question said that we should evaluate. That's question number what now? Number four. Evaluate. Let me drop the question before I reposition the distance. So that we should evaluate. Okay. Okay, no. Okay. So that we should evaluate 2 whole number 1 over 2 plus 1 whole number 1 over 4 divide by divide by 5 whole number 1 over 2 times 2 whole number 2 over 5. So this is what we have. No option. It's actually a theory question. It's actually a theory question. Is the question? Or we should evaluate.